Picture this, you're doing a queen charge and you successfully destroy the town hall, but you don't want to walk her into the poison bomb. Well, now you can recall her back to your deployment bar. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the show, and today we're going to explore the brand new spell that's going to be coming in the next Clash of Clans update. When this spell is used, you can remove units from the battlefield where they can be redeployed somewhere else to further your attack. Oh man, that is so cool. But when can you get it? The recall spell can be unlocked by upgrading your spell factory at Town Hall 13 and is upgradable to level 2 in the laboratory. Laboratory level 12 can upgrade it to level 3, and laboratory level 13 can upgrade it to max at level 4. Town Hall 11 and above can request this spell from their clanmates or use raid medals to obtain it. Now, I know what some of you guys out there are probably thinking right now: how much housing space is such an awesome spell worth? Believe it or not, only 2. I know, until this update goes live. Let's not jinx it. I like this spell. So the thing about this spell is that at each individual level, there is a set amount of recalled capacity. Capacity meaning housing space. So when you look at your army training tab, those numbers on the troop cards, those represent the army camp housing space. That's what this number is referring to. So at level 4, we have a maximum capacity of 90. I mean, that is a lot. Heroes are 25 capacity, and pets represent 20 capacity each. So keep that in mind when you think about a level 4 recall spell with 90 space. That means at level 4 you can recall 2 heroes and both of their pets. Are any of you guys Dragon Ball Z fans? Because I immediately thought of instant transmission when I used this spell. So let's do a live example on how this spell actually works. We got that box base from yesterday with the Warden Walk, and we have 2 of the recall spells within our army deployment. Now, let's say that we walk into this single target and we do not want to lose our Grand Warden, nor do we need to take out the single target. Let's go ahead and drop the recall spell, and it will lift him off the map with some of the healers and drop him on the far right side of the deployment bar. This healer got left behind because it exceeded the 90 capacity that we saw in the previous screen. Now, let's say that we want to place him in a different area. You cannot drop him inside the base. You'll get the notification you cannot deploy troops on the red area. So we have to go on the outside of the base just like any other deployment zone. Let's drop him over here. Now that spell will be exhausted, cannot be used again, but we do have another one. So let's say that we're done walking him on this side or whatever, and we want to move him again. This is a bit excessive because this is an example, and we can move him to another place on the map. We can drop him over there. So this is actually super cool, but I only see a lot of attackers probably only using about one of these. Now, when you upgrade to Town Hall 15, you can also upgrade your workshop to level 7 to unlock the new siege machine. The battle drill burrows underground towards the nearest defense and pops up to stun it for 2 seconds while trying to demolish it with its drill. It can be upgraded 3 additional levels in your laboratory to increase both its damage per second and hit points until it reaches level 4. And this siege machine at level 4 has some pretty decent stats. Now, it is also another defensive seeking siege machine. Damage per second at 550 and hit points at 5500. I think that's relatively close to the Stone Slammer, right? Stone Slammer's at 6,500, but the biggest difference is that Stone Slammer is air. This is a ground siege machine with a twist. It also has the stun effect or stun ability on defenses. That's like the second item in the Town Hall 15 update because yesterday we had DIGGY. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is integrated in, but I do have a replay Let's go take a look at it real fast. So this attack right here has both the battle drill and the recall spell involved. Now, the army itself looks like a hybrid with the assistance of the recall spell, which is going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. We got that queen charge going on the top side of the base, took out the barbarian king with the use of a headhunter, working that queen down into the cannon, then going into the expo, and then unfortunately it looked like the spell tower was a little farther away from the town hall than what was intended for the base build. I can imagine that he wanted the town hall to be invisible. He's going to use an invisibility spell on the left to push that queen into the town hall, and this is where things start to get a little interesting. He's going to use that queen's ability to take out the skeleton traps, working on the town hall. Town hall is going to fall. There goes the recall spell, and he's going to lift her off the map. Now notice that the healer does get left behind. There might be one or two in there, but either way, remember that that's going to be the case in most queen charges that you do. So he's going to start on the opposite side by dropping that queen charge over there to start funneling the opposite side of the base. Got the barbarian king down. Looks like he's using the unicorn here. Here comes the miners, the Grand Warden, and Frosty's attached to the Grand Warden with the Hog Riders, the Royal Champion, and the Battle Drill coming in. Now the heal spell is going to be placed for the miners. Battle Drill is going to stun the bomb tower, and it's going to continue to push forward with the hogs, stunning the expo, going into the cannon. Here comes the miners and an electro dragon. No, that's an electro dragon and a dragon. Oh my, that's on defense, boys. That's crazy. Then it's going to get in on the Eagle Artillery. We just had the Battle Drill take out the Eagle Artillery and work into the Monolith. Oh my gosh, man, that thing is a beast with miners. Working their way over into the Air Sweeper, miners are going to get on a single target and get roasted. And it looks like the Battle Drill is still going. Inside of the Battle Drill will be Hog Riders. Royal Champion's ability was used, and then unfortunately the Spell Tower kicks the hogs away from the single target and pushes them down into a mortar and a wizard tower. So a very unique attack. Very good to see all these things used. And yeah, man, I think this might be something that could be a potential 3-star attack strategy at this level, depending on the bases that we see. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the spell and the siege machine, and we will see you in the next video.